Hey guys, it's Drac, and this is a review of the Nerf motorized Power Soak Technology ElectroStorm by Hasbro. It's the Super Soaker. It's like a mini full auto gun for water wars. Now it is interesting. I think that the idea of combining batteries and a Super Soaker or water and electricity is still just an awful idea, but it looks like out of all the blasters that have utilized this concept, this is the best one. Now the others are the Thunderstorm and the Lightning Storm, and both of them are the same thing and they're both bad. If you're going to get either of them, get the Lightning Storm because it comes with the stock, which is really, really cool to use on Nerf blasters. Now, this does the same sort of thing as the microburst in that it's a small blaster that can be easily holstered in a back pocket or on the side, and you can use it when you run out of water in your main blaster. Now, you shouldn't be running out of water in your main blaster these days unless you're using like a hydro cannon because they all come with clips. But if you want a sidearm, it's this or the microburst. I think the microburst is going to shoot much farther, but this has a larger ammunition capacity and it's built-in mini clip and it's full auto, so you don't have to pump it. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to unpackage it. Wow, my knife is too sharp. It's clipping them in small bits. There we go. Get behind over here. And it looks like there's one holding the nozzle in place. And that should do it. Nope, one more. Alright, so on the back it says that there are ranges of up to 25 feet. And I'm going to start breaking it down. Nozzle is very similar to the microburst. It's a heavy blaster even without batteries in it. I'm looking to find out where the batteries go in. It appears that they are inserted in this back compartment. I'm not going to look for any instructions because that's silly. One Phillips head screwdriver will remove the back compartment, and inside, sure enough, there is space for 4 batteries. They are all AA's. I don't normally think it's necessary to show the orientation, but they go in exactly like that. This goes back in. It's worth mentioning that there's a small rubber ring in here to try and keep the electricity from the water, but I still don't think that this would be safe to immerse completely, which is a shame because I like using Super Soakers at pool parties, and if you're using a water blaster in a pool, you don't want the internals, or the internals should be capable of getting wet. Now, I'm going to fill it up. Let me check real quick and see what the ammo capacity is. It holds a grand total of 2.6 fluid ounces. I think that's a little more than the microburst, but not much in all honesty. This is a very small clip, especially for a full auto water blaster. Going to fill it up. For those of you who are wondering, that noise that was a door opening was actually the Draculina coming in from outside, which is fantastic because I like shooting these water blasters inside, and she makes a wonderful target. So, she's just in time for this demo. She's also scowling at me. That's interesting. I imagine it's going to take it a minute to rev up. Like all of these, it has to take water through its tube via whatever motor it's using. And it's not firing, which means I must have bad batteries. So I will grab some newer batteries and hopefully I can get a working demo. This is very disappointing. These are the batteries I typically use. In fact, I'll use some trust fires. We'll get a very good demonstration of power. I'll combine batteries. I'll use 2 regular AA's, the ones that I think have better charge, and then I'll put 2 of my trust fires in, and that'll give it a real boost to its distance, so it won't be a fair review. For the record, these are awful batteries. They're off-brand, just really bad batteries, so it's no surprise to me that they are dead. And then after I fire it with the truss fires, I think I can fire it with some regular ones. I just located some on my table. Anyway, it does take very little time to rev up, actually. Especially with these truss fires in it. It's getting respectable range. You still can't escape. I think it's shooting a solid 30 feet with the voltage mod. It's very quiet, which is interesting for a blaster like this. I'm going to tone it down a bit in the spirit of fair play, because she's running all around the apartment, and this is getting decent range and a solid response time. I'm going to put some regular Energizer 1.5 volts in here. And I apologize if this review is dragging on so long that you've gotten bored. Hopefully, if you're the kind of viewer that's gotten bored by this point, you've exited out, and if you're still with me, you're enjoying this video. Anyway, this is the official range test, and it does take significantly longer to get started from trigger pull. The trigger pull is comfortable and the trigger is vented, which makes it a light trigger pull. The blaster is also kind of smallish. As long as I'm wrapping my pinky around, it's okay, but it wants to roll up through this grip, so I could hold it like this, which works reasonably well. Apparently the water I've chosen to fill this blaster with is cold, so I'm going to stop shooting my girlfriend with it now. But that is the review of the Super Soaker ElectroStorm. It gets the reported ranges, it has a slight delay, and it's a battery-powered Super Soaker, which makes it weird. So, as always, thanks for watching.